Hello and welcome back to Pocket Rockets, and today we're going to be taking a look at this Diecast Masters 1996 Nissan Silvia S14 Koki front end. So Diecast Masters is a pretty new brand that has just recently popped up, and they've been creating a name for themselves for very, very unique features, and we're going to get into that much later. And basically this is going to be a deep dive review into everything about this car, the packaging, the price, everything. Alright, so starting with the packaging. So the packaging is a pretty new touch. I've never seen a packaging that never shows the car, but I guess that's this. So yeah, inside is actually an S14, and the packaging shows nothing of the car, no exterior. So I guess this is like more guided towards online purchase, because online purchase you get the stock photos of the car. But yeah, I don't know if I'd buy this if I just saw it in a shop, because it actually doesn't show you like what the car looks like. So yeah. And for the price this thing comes in at about 500 to 600 NT, which is about $20 US. So that's pretty middle tier, not very expensive, but definitely more than Mini GT. So we're gonna see if that's worth it. Right, so container packaging, I like this new touch. And also we got chrome. We have chrome on the Diecast Masters. Oh my god, that's very shiny. We got chrome on the Diecast Masters logo, and the rest of the packaging is a matte finish, which looks nice. And the real surprise is here. Check this out. Yes! They give you a 164 container for free. Like, this is so cool. I love it. We got a paper box in the shape of a container, and in the design of a container, and when you open it, it's actually a container. So yeah, that's pretty cool. But admittedly, I'm not digging this container color. I mean, this will just do fine with the respray. Right, 1996 Nissan Silvia S14 Diecast Masters again. And this is actually super duper cool, because I think if you collect like enough containers, you could just stack them up. I mean, I do have some 164 containers. I'm gonna get it right now. Wait for a moment, please. Hold, please. Check this out. This is my 164 container. This is not really made for diecast cars. This is just kind of made as a new edge sort of stationary, and you can actually put stuff in there, which is pretty cool. And yeah, they're pretty much roughly the same size. Right, back onto this thing. We're gonna open it right now. So it opens just like a real container, and oh, check it out, man. Our S14 is inside. So I'm gonna pop that open really quick. And also saying this container is plastic, it's not paper, so it is a legit prop. If you are doing diorama stuff, you could legitimately use this container, which is sick. Right, now it's time for the car. So get my trusty old spinner right here, and as you can see, the car is protected with the Mini GT signature plastic sort of half covering protective thing. So that way the car doesn't shake around when it's being transported here. And yes, it does come with a set of extra wheels, and these wheels are very, very special. Alright, so first we're going to do a little 360 review of the car. And a disclaimer, I did previously already open this car to take the thumbnail and other stuff. And so this open sign back here is actually a little custom addition of mine, but I think that looks pretty sick. Right. This thing has a bunch of special features, but we're going to go through the exterior details first. Alright, so for the front, we've got individual plastic pieces connecting the headlights, front grille, and the second headlight, of course. And I think these do a pretty good job of representing the Koki front end, although it's rather I think looks more like a Sentra if you really look at it, more than a Koki. So yeah, I think definitely proportion wise it could do better, but I think for the price this is a really good car. And down here we have tampos for the black intake parts, and blinkers that are printed on, and also a Silvia license plate. And this kind of has the same problem with the TLV cars, because I think the license plates are just way too clunky or way too just kind of thick. Because check that out, that is if that was on a real car, that would be like legitimately like 5 centimeters thick. So I definitely think that I'm gonna sand it in the future and just to get it more thinner, because that's gonna look better. Right, moving on to the hood. Also, just great paint job, guys. Check this out. This is just super duper fun. Wait, let me polish it on my shirt real quick. Check this out. This is just literally one of the best paint jobs I've ever seen on a diecast car. Like, it legitimately looks like that they put like 5 coats of clear coat on this. This is amazing. All right, so moving on to the side. The side is pretty standard. You got some details from the front. You can visible from the side. You got side view mirrors and also reflective parts, which is very nice. And we also have the Silvia sort of emblem right there. And pretty much side, I'd say it looks pretty good. And also we have trim on the windows right here. You can see the matte black trim. And also tires, we have treads as well. These treads are pretty realistic, and these are actually the stock tires. And just more on the tires later. Moving on to the rear, check this out. The rear lights, I think, is the highlight of the whole car. Check it out. Just look at how realistic that is. That is crazy. Just wait, let me get the light down here. Look at that. It literally looks like a real car, like just the amount of depth in it, and it looks amazing. All right, let me get the light back to the normal. Right, and also Silvia Silvia license plate. Although I'm not really happy with the real license plate because it's kind of not very square. It's more roundy than square, but yeah. Also, we have no registration, which is also kind of a bummer. And we have exhaust tips and black detail within the exhaust, which are pretty clumsily done. Actually, you can see they're a bit printed out of the actual place. And also, on the chassis, we have a exhaust system, which is very nice. And also, a wing. And also, color-wise, it's really good. I think it comes with white, red, green, and another color, which I don't know. Right, now time for the special features of this car. Check this out. Look at that. The wheels turn, which is so cool. Check this out. It has turnable wheels. Like, when have you ever seen this? And this thing rolls really smoothly as well. So let me this is going to be our new camera angle, because for our next thing it's required to have this camera angle. So check this out. It actually rolls really smoothly. Just check it out. That is so cool. Just the moment that I got this and I realized that it was able to roll, I just got so excited. Okay, now, yes, it does come with aftermarket wheels. Check these out. These are the aftermarket wheels, and you might notice, hey, what happened to the axles? Why do they look like this? Well, let me explain, because I've read the packaging, and it explains that. Right, so camber wheels change instruction. Yes, you can change the wheels. And you can change the camber, and also the ride height. Right, so step 1, unscrew the back screws of the bottom. And step 2, basically unscrew the 4 screws holding the wheels together. And step 3, put on your new wheels. And step 4, bang, you got yourself a Stancy boy. So we're going to do that right now. Alrighty, now we got the screws off of the chassis. That's the body, that's the interior. And this is the part that we're going to be focusing on. So check this out. So you can really see like how this turning mechanism works. It's like connected by this sort of pulley right here. And oh jeez. I choked on my own spit. Alright. Just check that out. That is extremely cool. So what's holding the wheels down are these 2 screws right here, and also for the rear, but the rear doesn't have steering, obviously. So it basically gives us like a new kind of front whole axle, so that we can put onto there, and the rear is the same thing. And also another really cool feature is, I don't know if you can see it, but under the plastic screw, this piece right here, is actually in charge of the ride height. So you can see right here, now this piece is on top of the axle, but we can actually adjust it to be at the bottom of the axle. So that effectively lowers the car and gives you that stancy look. So we're going to do that right. Okay, so as you can see now, we have gotten the sort of ride height piece to the bottom right here, and you just want to make sure that you don't want to screw the screws too tightly so that the wheels can't move. So you kind of want to screw them in a way that they're not going to fall off, but they're not too tight either, because too tight you're not going to be able to steer this thing. So yeah, we just got the rear half to go. All right, check this out. We have completely finished swapping the wheels, and they look absolutely amazing. And if you look closely right here, let me get this box right here, you can see that they actually have a little bit of camber to them. That's because these wheels are from factory, just kind of tilted outwards, so this car's got camber now. And just in case you're wondering, it still rolls really, really smoothly. I reckon it's better than before. Check this out. And also you can still steer the car, steer it in any way you want. Still goes that way. So yeah, this is basically the Diecast Masters Nissan Silvia S14. Do I think that this is a good buy? Hell yes, this is an absolutely cool car. But the only kind of thing that I am sort of a little disappointed is the proportion of the front end. But other than that, 10 out of 10 for being an S14. I love this thing. I'll see you in the next video. This has been Pocket Rockets. You can find my channel right here. You can find my Instagram at Pocket Rockets 64. And I'll see you next time. Bye.